That's what happened with Alan Harper in 2.5 Men.
Nate, no more alimony.
So now you have learned everything that you need to do to protect your finances after you get divorced. But you can actually be smarter if you know what to do before even getting married.
I'm smarter. I'm better.
So let's now talk about the 5 main tips that you need to do before getting married. Tip 1. You would have heard of this term called prenups. Now this is very popular in the West. A lot of celebrities use this. For example, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Unfortunately, prenups are illegal in India. But don't worry, there's an alternative around it. Create family trust. A trust is a way where you can transfer your assets to the family trust and you can still enjoy the benefits of all the assets that are there in the family trust. But for legal purposes, you don't own it. So even if you get divorced, your spouse cannot come after you for those assets because it's not in your name in the first place. Tip 2. Please make a will while the divorce proceedings are happening. As we already discussed before, divorce proceedings can take anywhere from 1 to 2 years. Now, if God forbid anything happens to you during this time, your assets will be divided among your legal heirs. And guess who is your legal heir? Your spouse, who is contesting for a divorce with you. So during this time, please make a will and exclude your spouse from it. Or if you already have a will, make some changes to it to exclude your spouse. Tip 3. Did you know that your credit score can get affected during a divorce? Well, not directly. I'll tell you what might happen. Let's say that you have a joint loan together with your spouse. And after the divorce, let's say that your spouse forgets to make some payments. Now, because it's a joint loan, even your credit score can get affected. This is also true in case you're a co-signer in one of your loans. So make sure to exclude your name from all of these joint accounts or joint loans to protect your credit score. Tip 4. If you already have a term insurance and have ticked the MWPA Act within the term insurance. Now, what is this MWPA? It stands for Married Women's Protection Act. What it states is that even if you divorce your spouse and if you die, the proceedings of the life insurance will go to the divorced spouse. So how to avoid this? Simply discontinue that old term insurance policy and buy a new one and don't include your ex-wife or ex-husband in that. And the 5th and the final tip is to make sure to change the nominees in all your major investments such as mutual funds, life insurance policies, fixed deposits and so on. So in summary guys, I hope none of you ever see this kind of day in your life. It's very, very exhausting, both physically, mentally and financially. And if any of you ladies are going through this, my DMs are always open on Instagram. And if anyone is going through something like this, I hope you watch this video and maybe rethink your decision about getting a divorce. And if you aren't married yet, I hope you guys have learned something new to take away before you get married and protect yourself financially. Alright guys, I will see you in the next one.